session on 4 markers. This is for Edexcel A-level business. We're going to look at tips, timing, and technique. Let's start with tips. So tip number 1 is know the command word. And the command word for these 4 markers is likely to be explain. Explain one or explain how. Here's an example structure of a question. Explain how the business, that's the business in the case study that you need to use, because half the marks for these 4 markers will come from that, would be impacted by why. Why is the question, the concept. For example, it could be delayering or dynamic markets or inflation. Tip number 2 is keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate these. You don't need to evaluate. You don't need to conclude. No however's needed. Just think P. Point, explain, apply. With these, the point, the knowledge is 1 mark. The explain or the analysis is 1 mark. And applying, application to that context of that business, that's 2 marks of those 4. It's important to recognise that because that feeds into the technique. Technique for this is first part of your answer, just define the concept. Then the second part is 1 chunky paragraph where you're just thinking, explain the impact of the concept. So point, impact on the business, and then apply it. And try and think of having at least 2 pieces of information from the context that you use. So 2 pieces of information in your first paragraph, define the concept, and in your second, explain the impact of that. So you're thinking point of it, impact, apply. Let's move on to timing. So timing, we're thinking 4 to 5 minutes for these. If you have additional time, and the additional time is 25%, then you've got 6 minutes to answer these 4 markers. I hope that helps, and I'll see you at the next sesh.